Herein opens the virtual court of their Excellencies of Skraeling Althing, Avelyn and Dafydd.
That's us.
We have a short virtual announcement to make to everybody today, but first we would like to say hello and welcome to everybody who's watching. We hope that this missive finds you happy and well, and we wish everybody a very happy spring. So getting right to the point, as many of you know, this is the beginning of our third year as your Baroness and Baron of Skraeling Althing. And as such, we have given this matter some consideration, and we have spoken to their majesties about initiating the selection process for your next Baroness, Baron, Baronesses, Excellency.
Sole Excellency, because a single person could put their name forward.
Or Excellencies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are beginning that process. And Dafydd, you have some details on how that's going to roll out?
Yes. So normally this is a very in-person process. You know, we do the face-to-face meetings in each of the groups. The candidates answer questions. It's a Q&A session. Then we do face-to-face polling, and all of the information is collected, and then it's provided to their majesties. That's probably not going to happen this time, given the plague.
A little tricky.
So we're having to kind of improvise a little bit on the process. And so we're launching the process today because we know what the first couple of steps are going to be, but the seneschals are still working on it. So as of today, we're launching the call for letters of intent, which is the first step in the process. And that's where anybody who's interested will submit their names, and their majesties will consider and choose who they think would be appropriate picks for consideration of the populace.
Because in the end, our job is their representatives.
Exactly. So that process will run over about a month. The letters will be due by May 15th, which I think is a Saturday. Their majesties will consider, and then the candidates that will be moving forward will be announced on May 22nd at their majesties' virtual court at Fool.
Fruits of our labors.
Fruits of our labors. And so that we know that part up until now. The meetings will happen, but they'll probably be virtual. So we're waiting to sort some of that out. The poll will happen, but it'll probably be virtual. Still working on that. So Master Lars and Baroness Gina, the Kingdom Seneschal and the Baronial Seneschal, have been working on those details, and they will circle back to us soon with more details about the rest of the process and the selection process from there. And of course, we don't know what events are going to look like in the fall, so it's hard to pinpoint all of the details. So we're leaving it a little bit flexible for now. So right now, we're launching that letter of intent process. We're going to put out more details about what needs to be included in the letter of intent. It's things like your membership number and your SCA resume, and a bit of a letter to their majesties explaining why you think you would be a good excellency. And then, but we're going to post all of those details online. We'll put it in the Chronicle. We'll post it out on Facebook so that everybody can see that. So get your letters in by May 15th. We know that there's lots of people out here, out in the barony, that'll do an excellent job in that role. So we're hoping to see lots of letters coming in. We're not going to be part of that.
Nope.
We are neutral parties on this, and we're here to advise you if you have any questions. Confidentially, we will provide whatever information we can to help you make a decision about whether or not you want to put your name forward.
And don't be shy. There's no odd questions. Definitely ask questions, because it is an important role to play. And of course, we have full confidence that any of the past barons and baronesses of Skraeling Althing would equally be more than welcome to answer your questions. So if they're handier, if you're chatting with them, you can also, I'm sure, talk to them as well, and or even ask around, and you'll get lots of good answers too.
So that's today's announcement, I think. So get those sharpened pencils ready, and
roll up your sleeves, Skraeling Althing, give it some good thought, because we know there's some great candidates out there. We really want to encourage you to put your names in, give it some good thought, ask some good questions, get those letters into their majesties and to Her Excellency Gina.
I think that's it for today.
Oh, should we close court?
We should.
Excellent. Herein closes the virtual court of their Excellencies of Skraeling Althing, and we wish you all a very good day.